for the rest of the week, because today you need to start thinking about your script and how to write it. And then Wednesday is shelter day, so I'm not expecting you to do any writing on Wednesday. Thursday is for finishing your script and practicing it, because you need to almost work without having it in front of you on Friday when you video your documentary. Okay, so let's share with you the flip chart. Okay, here we go. So the can I is, can I write an exciting script? So it says here, you should by now have created a character for your survival documentary. Do you remember yesterday that I showed you a couple of example characters? So hopefully you've done that yesterday. So now you need to think about your survival script. Okay, you need to think about what sort of situation your character is going to be in. I want you to base it in the rainforest, but they could either be trying to make fire, like Bear Grylls was. You could show somebody how to build a shelter, since it's shelter day tomorrow. So have a think about what you want to, the sort of scene you want to create. So, can you remember writing a play script, perhaps in year 3, 4, or 5? Have a think back and think about play scripts you might have written in the past and what you needed to remember about those play scripts. And we'll just go through this little example of one, which is from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. So at the top we've got the scene number. So it tells us that it's scene 17. So this is just part of the play. So the first thing that the writer has done is set the scene. So they've given us a description of the scene. In the witch's house, white witch music, a gloomy hall with a great throne. On the throne, lit by a single lamp, sits the witch. Morgrim escorts Edmund towards her, past the statue of a little fawn, which Edmund notices. Edmund bows to the witch. So not only have they set the scene, they've given some stage directions of what is happening during that scene. And then we've got the characters speaking. Now you'll probably only have one character in your script, so but you'll need to put their name, and then straight after the name of the person who's speaking there is a colon, those 2 dots that you can see there. So you have the name and a colon. No speech marks in a play script, because we know that the person is going to be speaking these words, so you don't need speech marks. So in here, in italics and in brackets, is a stage direction. So if the person acting Edmund reads that stage direction, he knows that he's got to say those words eagerly. Okay, so eagerly, I've come, Your Majesty. And the witch, she's going to say her line in a terrible voice. So brackets, italics is your stage directions. How dare you come alone? Did I not tell you to bring the other 3 along with you? And then we've got another stage direction here. Morgrim shakes Edmund's arm roughly. So we need to see some action going on in your script. And then we've got Morgrim, answer the great queen. Edmund, please, Your Majesty, I've done the best I can. They're in Mr. and Mrs. Beaver's house. And then the witch, and they've forgotten to do this in italics, but it should be in italics, smiling a slow, cruel smile. Is this all your news, son of Adam? No, Your Majesty, the beaver says, pauses for a few seconds, Aslan is on the move. So we've got setting the scene, stage directions, and we've got a colon after a person speaks. Okay, so what I have done, do you remember yesterday I showed you Joanna Everson characterization, and I showed you Tiger Teeth? I'm going to just share with you the scripts that were written. What we did actually is we wrote the scripts into our topic books by hand, and then we typed them up so that they looked more like a proper script that you would give to a film crew who was actually going to make the documentary. So I'd quite like you to do that if you can, if you've got something to type on. So this is How to Survive in a Rainforest with Joanna Everson. So at the top you can see the scene has been set in the Guyanese rainforest. Up in a tree, Joanna Everson and pet orangutan Mango are collecting leaves for the shelter. Scene 1, Mango pointing and shouting at the camera. Joanna signs to Mango saying it's okay. Joanna: hello, my name is Joanna Everson and this is my friend Mango. Today we're going to be showing you how to make a shelter fit enough to survive the night in a rainforest. And then in brackets, cameras show the viewers the forest. Joanna, colon: I promise these hacks and ideas will keep you safe 100% of the time, since I'm the best explorer in the world. Did you know that I swam the Pacific in 10 days? New world record alert. And I taught my pet orangutan sign language. Amazing, right? Brackets. Credits roll with music and pictures of Joanna and Mango. Okay, so you see how she's set the scene, and she's told, because it's a sort of documentary script rather than a play script, you need to direct the cameras what to do and what shots they're going to do. Okay, so then we've got scene 2. Joanna is walking through the forest, machete in hand, looking for a good place to set up camp. Brackets, Joanna turns to the camera. Here are 3 top tips for building a shelter good enough to survive in a deadly rainforest. Tip 1, always build your shelter above the ground, because dangerous creatures stalk the night on the forest floor, i.e. it should say, not EI. Bullet ants that with one bite can make you feel like you've been shot. Tip 2, always make your shelter waterproof, because you never know when a monsoon is coming. And finally, tip 3, you need to have a strong structure so it will not collapse on you in the middle of the night. Okay, and it goes on to the next page, but I'm just showing you one page. Okay, and this is Tiger Teeth. Tiger Teeth's Rainforest Guide, seen in a helicopter above the Amazon rainforest. Now, that was a really good idea, but actually when we came to film it, it was really difficult to pretend that there was a helicopter there. So have a think about how you're going to film it. You know, you might be out in the garden or in the woods or something. So brackets, Tiger Teeth raises his voice over the helicopter noise and he's standing next to the door of the helicopter. Tiger Teeth. Today we are here for episode 3 of Tiger Teeth's Rainforest Guide, and we're going to be building a survival shelter. The camera cuts. Scene in an open space surrounded by trees, twigs, and plants. Camera slowly spins round, showing the viewers the area. Tiger Teeth starts speaking. Tiger Teeth. Right then, this looks like a good place to start building our shelter. Firstly, we're going to build the frame for our shelter. Camera cuts. Camera focuses on stick in Tiger Teeth's hand and then starts slowly zooming out. Tiger Teeth. We're going to need to collect sticks around this size, and quite a lot of them. The toucan flies down and grabs sticks out of Tiger Teeth's hand. Tiger Teeth. Oh no. Well, just remember to hang on to your sticks. The camera cuts. Tiger Teeth. Now that you have enough big sticks, the camera focuses on the pile of sticks. Tiger Teeth. You can start to construct your frame. I prefer to use an A-frame. And you see how that goes on. So they've both chosen, I think actually all of us chose last year to make a documentary about a shelter building because it's fitted in with our shelters. But if you wanted to do something else, that's up to you. So what I want you to do today, I'm just going to stop sharing this now. We're back in. So what I want you to do today is have a really good go at thinking about what your script is going to be about, where you're going to film it, and you can start writing it today, bearing in mind all of those tips. Leave the, you can freeze the video where you can see those examples to help you with the layout of this. And if you want to just type it straight instead of writing it out and then typing it up, please do that, because it's so much easier to edit on a computer if you've got something to write on. Also, if you haven't got an iPad or a tablet, you can make these films quite easily on your phone, just in the video. Most phones now have a video editing, kind of app, or you can get them for free. So if you're having any trouble with that, please let us know by email and we can help you. All right, but good luck with it. And I'm not going to do another video this week, but I'm looking forward to seeing some of your videos at the Zoom on Friday if we can work out how to share them. If not, I feel like they're going to be too big to send in. So we might have to wait until we are back at school in order to share them. But if you can find a way of sharing them, you're probably more, maybe your parents have got ideas how to do it and have more technical ability than I have. If you can find a way of sharing them, that would be fantastic. Okay, so have a good week. Enjoy Shelter Day tomorrow, and I will see you at the Zoom on Friday.